If you have hazel eyes, your bloodline is secretly hiding something that only 5% of the world has. Yes, deep inside your DNA, you are carrying the 10,000-year-old genetic footprint, traced back to the exact crossroads of ancient human migration. Witness one malfunctioning gene, a biological war between two distinct bloodlines, and the perfect collision of 16 different genes. Together, that's the blueprint behind your hazel eyes. So hold tight as we peel back the layers to uncover the true origin of your hazel eyes. Growing up, you were probably taught that if one of your parents has brown eyes and the other has green eyes, the colors just blend together to give you hazel eyes. But biologically, that's impossible. Inside the human body, there is simply no such thing as green, gold, or even hazel pigment. In fact, the only pigment you actually have in your eye is brown melanin. So where does the hazel come from? Well, it is the result of an optical illusion caused by unusually scattered melanin in your eyes. Now, because your DNA is coated with this scatter pattern, when light enters your eye, it bends. And when that bent light mixes with those tiny specks of brown melanin, it creates a breathtaking illusion of hazel-colored eyes. Simply put, your eyes are a biological light show relying on a highly specific, perfectly balanced, and unusually low amount of melanin to create that illusion. But wait, how did your DNA get this incredibly precise level of melanin? Well, that's where the 10,000-year-old secret comes in. To understand this, let's enter the time machine and travel back in time. Back when the ancient humans first walked on the earth, every single person was equipped with dark brown eyes. It was a natural, evolutionary armor that protected their eyes from the harsh UV rays of the sun. But as the ages passed, something strange happened. Roughly about 10,000 years ago, a sudden DNA glitch occurred in a particular person living in the northwest of the Black Sea. In this one person, a genetic switch of their DNA, called the HERC2 switch, malfunctioned. It effectively dimmed their ability to make melanin, severely restricting the pigment in their eyes. Essentially, this was the exact moment in history when lighter eyes were born. That means genetically, every person alive today with a light or hazel eyes is a direct blood descendant of this one ancient human. But this mutation wasn't destined to stay in one place. It was about to take a journey that would change the course of human history. Well, the tribes who initially lived in hotter regions slowly started moving to colder parts of the New World. These new places were freezing environments with almost no sunlight, and suddenly, that genetic glitch became a superpower. With less melanin blocking their eyes and skin, their bodies were better equipped to absorb whatever limited light was available. As this mutation allowed them to survive, these light-eyed nomads eventually crossed paths and interbred with the ancient brown-eyed populations, and this is exactly where your hazel eyes were forged. You see, hazel is a 10,000-year-old biological tug-of-war. Your DNA is the exact side of that collision, holding the ancient dominant brown-eyed armor of our earliest ancestors, fighting against the mutated, light-eyed recessive DNA of the northern nomads. Your DNA literally couldn't decide which path to take, so it got stuck perfectly in the middle, creating a genetic masterpiece. And that's your beautiful hazel eye color. So that brown ring around your pupil, that is the dominant protective armor of our earliest ancestors. The green and gold on the outer edge, that is the mutated recessive DNA of the ancient northern nomads who survived the ice and the dark. But knowing how that mutation started is only half the story. The real secret is how it ended up inside you. Modern studies show that eye color is dictated by up to 16 different genes. Now, for you to have hazel eyes, every single one of those 16 genes had to align perfectly, like the combination to a vault. Yes, those 16 genes had to execute a highly precise, microscopic command that concentrated the ancient brown melanin around the pupil, but left the outer iris completely empty so light can scatter. If those genes were off by even a fraction of a percent, you would just have standard brown or green eyes, and this is the ultimate secret your DNA is hiding. Remember, having hazel eyes isn't just about an eye color that randomly changes. It means that you belong to a genetic group that makes up just 5% of the planet, where two completely different areas of human history collided.